It is a bit chilly today. We are at the Daydream Coffee Studio today. Let me give you a little look here. And they are making me a hot chocolate because it is a little bit nippy out today. It's a little chilly here in Bangkok. 18 degrees Celsius, which, if you're dealing in Fahrenheit, is 64.4 degrees. That's it. 64 degrees, and I was a little bit cold today. And usually I am not cold. Usually I'm okay. If it's about 70, I'm okay. I'm in my shorts, t-shirt, and driving along on the motorbike, and I'm like, you know what? It's a little nippy today, so I decided to get myself a hot chocolate and a dirty just because I wanted to try them both. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dale. Yeah, I just wanted to try it out. But this place is all right. It's a little place, and you know, I'm gonna walk a ways, but oh yeah, well, listen, that I can remember, I've been in minus 10 degrees. I don't know what it was in Alaska, but in Russia, it was minus 10 degrees when I was there. And I was still walking around in a pair of shorts. Not for very long, though. But, so what I'm gonna do is I'll finish up here, and then I'll start walking. And it's a pretty industrial neighborhood here, I would say. Not a whole lot to see, but I'll walk for about 15-20 minutes. Then I get to the SkyTrain. Then I'm gonna take the SkyTrain. I'll go back to the Malbankapi, and that should pretty much take up the majority of the stream. So I'll go for a little walk. I thought it would be longer. I was gonna walk the whole way back, but it's just the walk is not a very, I'm not gonna have the best view of anything. You'll see what I mean when we walk outside, but this place is all right. I mean, they've got it fixed up really nice. Let me show you here. You see, they got the air conditioner. They got some sweets here, which are pretty good. They got some cakes. Here comes the hot cocoa. Thank you. They had to ask me, do I want the sweet cocoa, or do I want the sweet chocolate, or do I want some other kind of chocolate? Let's see here. That's good. Sweet. Very nice. It's sweet. What do you know? It's very good. And hopefully, the thing is, I'm riding on the back of the bike, and I'm in the shade. There's no sun out. Everywhere we were driving, there was nothing but shade. I'm like, there's no heat to warm me up, so it was a little bit nippy. I mean, yeah, not real cold. It wasn't shaking or anything, but I'm like, hey, it's kind of cold out. So I got the hot chocolate. Now when I walk back, hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer, and the sun will be out. I don't know, but that's the plan. The plan is to finish up here, go for a little walk, get on the SkyTrain, go back to the mall, maybe sit in the Pacamara for a few minutes, and that'll be it. Big day. I have something, hopefully, I will announce something that I want to do. But I got to be careful because I always announce things and then I go, do I really want to do this? So I have to think about it a little bit more. But it has to do with traveling around Thailand. That is good chocolate. So we are here for no specific reason. We're not talking about anything specific. We can talk about whatever you want. You got questions, ask away. You got a subject you want to talk about, let me know. It's a laid-back Sunday. Alex is the only one at home today. Well, and Nicholas have something to go do today, so they're on their way. They were on their way as I was leaving. Alex is going to wake up. Where is everybody? But he has his own thing to worry about. Because of his jaw. His jaw is a little off. It's a little crooked. So as to get it straightened out, and it's kind of it's a procedure, man. I don't know how long it's going to take or anything. I'm going to find out next week how long it'll take. But you know, it's a bit nerve-wracking, and I can only imagine what he's like. But he's just like, you know, they're going to put me asleep, so. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I see everything that goes on over there, but I just try not to get too engaged. And, you know, I used to live in California, and I used to see the fires firsthand. And it doesn't surprise me because, you know, Gavin Newsom is a dunce. The mayor is a dummy. They got people that shouldn't be running a kindergarten that are running the government there, and then they wonder why things are what they are. You know, I just hope all those people that lost their houses and businesses, that they have insurance and they're gonna get it back. But that'll never bring back all the sentimental value that they have, you know. And it was pretty funny because my wife said to me this morning, "Oh, you know what Trump said?" And I said, "No, what is it?" And she said, "Donald Trump said that," I don't know exactly who it was, but she said, whoever he's talking about in the government, that they are, what was the word he used? Like incompetent or, no. It was another word. I gotta remember it now. Jesus Christ. See, I'm getting old, my memory's going, dementia's setting in. What's funny is I start talking about something, then I just forget about what I'm talking about. It was something like incompetent or useless, that's what he said. He said, you're useless. And he's pretty damn right. Where's the water? I don't know, we're checking on that. Damn shame. Damn shame, and you know what? Damn glad I don't live there. I mean, I think that was probably, if you want to know, I have several moves that I made in my life that I thought were really good moves. One was getting married to my wife. That was a good move. I don't know how she puts up with me sometimes. And I'm glad I have her. Moving to Thailand was another. Now, leaving California, that was, I didn't purposely set out to leave California because I thought, oh, what a shithole, or you know, I don't like the people in government, or I didn't do it because of that. I didn't have that foresight, but I did leave, and I'm glad I left when I did, because I don't have to deal with this bullshit. I got friends that still live there. Oh, Chucky's one of them. Chucky sent me a message yesterday, and he showed me a picture, and he showed off in the distance you could see some flames, or you know, like orange. He said, this is all I've seen so far, so he's okay. And I'm like, well, feel lucky. You're lucky, you know. I got another friend, but he lives out in Palm Desert. It's not dementia, I have the same problem with brain chemical process. When your brain pushes out, you forget. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe I think too much. Maybe I'm thinking about too many things at once. I don't know. Yes, I know. There's a golf course right behind the coffee shop here, and I actually sent a message to Jono telling him, hey, there's a golf course right behind where we are. So we can go back when I'm walking out. We can go back. They got a big parking lot here. This is a coffee shop, and then there's like to me it looks like what is a place that deals with visas for like Laotians, Burmese. You know, that it's like an employment agency, and I'll show you that. And then they have another place, and it's a big restaurant, and they have the bathrooms, which was like, oh, they got bathrooms here, fantastic, I can go to the bathroom. And so I walked back there, took a picture, sent it to Jono. So maybe now Jono and Cyrus have a place where they can go play golf. When I was a kid, I had a friend, his name was Scott. Scott. He was a golfer. He used to love to go golfing. In my town, we had two golf courses, the little course and the big course. The big course was like for people who were serious golfers. The little course was for people who were not so good and, you know, they just wanted to have some fun. That was part of my town. And he used to go all the time. I'm going to the little course today. And I'd be like, you really like that? And he's like, oh yeah, man, it's a great sport. And I used to give him shit. It's not a sport. Golf is not a sport. It's like bowling. It's not really a sport. You don't have to be in great shape. But I guess I was kind of wrong. But anyway, I never did go play with him. He always asked me to go play. Oh, come on, go play. And sometimes I would putt, and that was it. I'd do the putting, and that was about it. Chocolate's gone. Just have this dirty to drink. The quality is good. And I can see, when they were making my coffee, they used the scale, which is a must. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're doing everything they should. They got top-notch equipment. So, they're doing it right here. So this area, this is Sikrita. That's the name of the street, Sikrita. And if you take the street straight, you run right into the SkyTrain, and you can go on to the SkyTrain, onto the, what the hell's the name of it? The station. You reach the station, you go straight, you just reach the station. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk straight, go see the station, and take it all the way to the mall, which is, the way they have it set up is really inconvenient. I don't know why they did it. I suspect it's because it's all they could do. I'm like, why didn't you put the station right in front of the mall? That way you just walk right in. The BTS, yes. They didn't put the station right in front of the mall, right in front of Happy Land. They put it farther down, so now you have to walk back, and it's like a 10-minute walk. Then, if you want to get off down by the market, the train turns right where the market is. You would think just before the turn, or since they have the station farther down, you would put the station right there, right in front of the market. But they didn't do that. They put it way farther up. You have to walk from Ramkhamhaeng Road to the market. It's I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes. And then they have everything connected by skywalk. You want to walk to the market from the mall, you can walk out and you just keep going. And then what you do is you keep walking, and what happens is you walk past the market and you have to walk back to get into the market. And I'm like, well, why didn't they just put it right in front of the market? I don't get it. I don't understand their logic, but I'm sure there's something I don't know why they did that. But everything seems to be a little bit, it's not in the right place. So, anyway, at least we have a SkyTrain. Supposedly the subway and SkyTrain on Ramkhamhaeng Road will be done sometime next year. It's already done. They just need to put the trains in there. They need to put the trains in there, and they need to test them and all that. But they have, everything is put together. TkyoSam, what's happening? How you doing? You know, I'm always thinking about going to Japan, and I just go, I can pay for the tickets, no problem. And then I go, well, if I pay, then if I'm gonna go, I know Alex is gonna want to go, and if he wants to go with me, then my wife's gonna go. Well, why can't I go? And then it'd be Nicholas, and the next thing you know, we have 4 people. And I'm like, that's not so cheap, 4 people, even to Japan. I'm still surprised that Alex went by himself to Japan and hung out with Sammy, which is great. But I can't believe that kid went anywhere. It's not the first time. I've been there many times, Sam, but I haven't been there in a few years. The last time I went was for the Pride event in, I think it was called Critical Countdown. I went and covered that event when I was working as a journalist. I had my camera, and I went there and I talked to the guys. It was great. But Pride is no longer, which sucks. I still like Pride better than UFC. I still just cannot believe, though, that he went by himself. If you see the kid, and he, to me, like, I tell him I'll go, listen, Alex, get the butter out of the fridge, will you? He'll go, okay. He'll go and then start looking around. I see him, he's like looking around, can't find the freaking butter. I go, Alex, it's in the little thing that slides out, where you put the meat and everything, it's right in there. I go, oh yeah, okay. He'll be looking up, he still can't find it. And I just end up walking up and get grabbing it. He can't find something, he's just the kind of guy like one, just looking all around, he can't find things. So I thought, when it comes to getting around a town, he's gonna be lost. He'll be like, but here in Bangkok, like every day, so I'm going to see one of my friends. I'm gonna go hang out, and I'm like, where are you going? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna meet at this place, and then maybe we'll go somewhere else. I don't even know where the kid is half the time. Now he's on his way. He has to have surgery in 2 weeks, and he's going to be down for a good month to 6 weeks. He's not going to be doing much. So that's going to be that's a traumatic experience for me. I don't know about him, but for me, it's going to be traumatic because I don't want to see him, you know. Yeah, I just, the thought of it is a little bit, it racks my nerves, man. My kid's having surgery, he's getting his jaw cut open, you know. My mother's like, what are you nervous for? I'm like, I don't know. Well, don't be. Okay. So, anyway. All right, I'm just about done. I got to get out of here. We got to get out of this joint. There's just not that much around here. It's gonna be protein shakes and soups and, you know. And anyway, you know, somebody said here, oh, you got to have wire cutters so if he throws up that, you know, he doesn't choke on his own. We asked him about that. And he said, you don't need that. He said he'll be able to throw up. If he has to throw up for some reason, there's enough room where everything can come out, and it can come out of his nose too. But he's like, it's kind of unlikely that he's going to throw up. He might be spitting blood for a while, you know, or swallowing some blood or something like that. But that's about it. So, thank you for that tip, because I thought, well, I got some wire cutters. If I have to, I'm going to be digging in his mouth, ripping those wires off. But, you know, he's only got to have his jaw wired shut for like 2 weeks. I thought, oh, it's like 6 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks. So, hopefully it won't be that bad. Anyway, this is the life and times of an American in Bangkok. And, you know, I want to do some videos in the next couple of weeks about what I see on YouTube and about Thailand. And I'll tell you, all I can say is Thailand is done to death. If you name a place, somebody's been there in Thailand. Just about anywhere on the planet. You want to look up stuff about Thailand, I mean, you're going to find all kinds of videos. It's just about the person who's doing the videos. Some people are better than others. You know, I mean, that's the way it is. And I see some of these guys, they, you know, and I hate to say it, but most of them, they don't know shit. And, oh, let me show you when I go here. Okay, that's what it's about, though. It's about where you're going at any particular time. It doesn't have to be somebody who has a lot of experience. Yeah, granted, I got experience, but, like, I'm not the most, you know, maybe I'm a curmudgeon, if you want, if you will. But there are guys out there, they're very likable. They, you know, people don't feel threatened by them. They don't feel anything. And they just go, oh, let me go up with this guy on his journey and see what happens. Even though he's a dumb shit and he's doing stupid shit, they don't care. You know, so it's really weird how YouTube has affected people. And when I see it, I go, it has nothing to do with, you know, competition, who's better, who's got more subscribers. It has nothing to do with that. To me, Thailand, especially Thailand, has been done to death. It's really hard to find something that nobody has done. I'm going to show you Phang Nga. I'm going to show you Phuket. I'm going to show you, you know, Bangkok. Okay, say Bangkok. You go to the Wat Phu Tok, which is where I went, where you walk around, you go up the mountain, and you're on the side of the mountain. That was not a good stream because of the quality of the stream. It was not a good stream because nobody had ever been there. It was simply a good stream because I was there. And I was freaking out. And that was the only reason. You know what I mean? It could have been somebody else, and maybe they'd freak out. People would go, oh my God, look at this. But really, when you look at it, I mean, if you look at movies, most of the movies, they're all the same movies now. Very, very, very rarely do you get a movie where you go, wow, that was such a unique movie. It's been done before, been there, done that, you know. Same thing with with YouTube. Been there, done that. You know. I mean, you know, some guys maybe they work on cars. Okay, so then you look in the car genre and you go, oh yeah, there's 50 other people doing that. Now with Thailand, I mean, I can't even count how many people have come to Thailand and streamed from Thailand. You know, there are people, oh yeah, we moved to Thailand because we were sick of this. And 2 years later, you see they're living in Mexico. You know, it's a strange, strange world. That's how I look at it. All right, well, before I leave this joint, do me a favor. If you like the stream, if you like the videos I put up, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out down in the description, you got everything down there. Got my social media stuff, which to me, social media, I hate to say it, it's the bane of our existence. Social media, I think, has kind of, it's a great help when you want to find your Aunt Lucy who you haven't heard from in 20 years. But if you want to do anything more than that, you know, it's like, now my wife has a saying, duck lips, because I showed her some chick on Instagram, and her lips are like that. So every time she sees a chick who's had, like, you know, Botox up the yin yang in her lips, and she's like running around like that, my wife is like, duck lips. I don't know, I'm just rambling. So they would tend to show what visitors would like to see themselves in the future. I guess, I don't know, you know? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, because there was a time when I was a new YouTuber, when I was a newbie, and I showed things like, you know, a street vendor making an omelet or serving us coconut ice cream. And I thought, wow, it's so cool. And, you know, now, like, to me, it's like, you know, it's a dime a dozen. Those things are a dime a dozen. Even coffee shops. I mean, you know, I come to coffee shops and it's like, oh shit, I gotta do that. I have to pay that, son of a bitch. You know, I've been ranking all these coffee shops for a while now. I haven't really done anything with it, but I know where certain coffee shops are, and I know, oh yeah, I went to that one. How good is it? And I'm sure there's people out there doing that. There's people out there doing that kind of stuff. You know? Hey Joe, how you doing? You still in Thailand, Joe? I'm gonna say maybe. Hey, it's great. I made a super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And with that, let's get out of this joint. Van Boys did a live stream bawling his eyes out, saying he wanted to die because his dad was in a scooter wreck. He was losing. People were like, did he die? He said, no, he got a cut on his leg. Yeah, well, that was the same jackass. And let's face it, he's a kid, right? I mean, more power to him. Good for him. He's doing what he wants. But like I said it the other day, if you say to yourself, hey, I'm going to grow up, and you know what? Guess what? I don't really like the whole school thing. I don't like getting a degree. I don't know where I'm going to work. I don't think I want to get into a trade. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I think I'll go and be a YouTuber and make all kinds of money. Now maybe he's doing okay. He's, you know, maybe he's making a few thousand a month or whatever, right? But what future does that kid have? Really? Unless he makes it really big on YouTube and takes his money, invests it, and starts making a bundle of money off his investments, he doesn't really have, I wouldn't say he could have a 40-year career. Now, I don't know, I've been doing this for 12 years, and even though I don't always make a ton of money from the ad revenue, I always do okay. And I say okay because I don't have high expectations. But he's the same jackass who said, I drank a bottle of Kratom, and oh my God, man, I'm so wasted. Wow, man, this stuff is so strong, wow. And I'm like, I drink a bottle of Kratom and I just go, yeah, I feel good, okay. I mean, you know, what's the big deal? So I think some of it has to do with him being young, you know. When you're young, most people tend to be dumb, you know. And God, I don't want to even think about what I was like when I was 17, 18, 20 years old, even 25. When I came here, I was a bit of a dumbass, but I was smart enough with the women that I didn't really get taken or anything like that. But I wasn't all that sharp, you know. Could be a lot sharper. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go and see everything here. Let's see if we can make it down to the train station. No. All right, see if they got a little wine here. Live today, worry later. You just got back from the Philippines. Did you like it, Joe? Okay. Cup and cup. All righty. You see what I mean? Although, you see, you got like these little chairs out here. The place is supposedly pet friendly. Right? All right, very good. And my nurse friend that I have, who I have not seen in quite some time, but I see her on Instagram, and you know, she's always active, so we talk sometimes. But she came here, and I was like, okay, what's the name of the place that she just went to? And this was it. Now, if you look ahead, what the hell's up there? There's really nothing. There's a sidewalk. So we're just gonna walk for a little ways. Nice people, but well, that's kind of the Philippines, man. Brownouts. You know, the quality is not really there. And I love the Philippines, and I love the people. They're nice people. And, you know, the beaches are quite nice and everything, but you're not, I don't know. And their food to me is just, it's not on par with Thai or Vietnamese cuisine. It's nowhere near as good. Although there are a few dishes that are very, very good, but on the whole, I just, no thank you. And, you know, I've been to the Philippines many, many times. I just haven't been there lately because I used to go for boxing. And now, I don't really have the urge to go back. I've been there many times, so what do I need to go back for? You know. Oh shit, I didn't show you guys. Well, you can see it from here. I forgot to show the golf course. I can't walk over here because of this, but there's the green right there. Maybe if we walk forward a little bit, we'll be able to get a better view of it. Yeah, I think we can from up ahead, maybe. And I forgot the microphone today, so we're just using the onboard mic. Hopefully that will suffice. No, I don't see any gap here.
Maybe here, I don't know. Let's see. Well, you can see a little bit here. You see the people off in the distance, and well, that's a green straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it, but let me see over here. Even here you can't see. They got it all covered up. You just can't. There's no way. Nope, can't see it. Now, it's supposedly 15-20 minutes to the train. Monkey see, monkey do. Chill out, authentic Thai food. All right, here's a restaurant. Never heard of it. They have a monkey see, monkey do car wash. Oh my God. See what I mean? It's not like the most wonderful sidewalk to walk on. Orange juice. That's all they sell here, orange juice. KLP 519. Well, at least I get a little exercise here. Ying Nam Rai. Ow. Okay. This is all about tires here. Oh, shit, man. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, when I came over here, it was 64 0.4 degrees. Now it's probably around 70. And the sun's starting to come through. But there's the mosque. All right, maybe it's not too much farther. I don't know. We'll see in a few minutes. Now, how am I supposed to get over this? I can't walk on this overpass here. We shall see. Busy street, busy area. Good morning, Bruce. How you doing? How's things? Brass monkeys. Rompo Market. There used to be, I don't know if it's still there, there's a Rompo Muay Thai gym. I knew the guy who ran it. He's old, toothless guy. Nice, he's a nice guy. Here we are. What's funny is you just come back here a little bit and it's so quiet, so peaceful. Look over there. It's still there, huh? And they used to have a few fighters out of there. You know, the gyms go through their times when, oh shit, man, when they have good fighters, great fighters, and then they don't have many. It's like over at Klong Tui. They don't have any fighters now. That gym is shut, basically. Here we go. Mosque. Muslims going to the mosque. What is this over here? School? is this here? Man's Hole. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's the name of a restaurant. Man Code. Man Code. Oh my God. This is the kind of sidewalk you have to watch where you're walking, or you end up wrenching an ankle or a foot or a knee. It's like the sidewalks are not exactly straight. All right, so we're almost there. You see that off in the distance? Right there is the Four Wings Hotel. And down the street is where the station is. So we should almost be there. I just have to figure out where do I go to get to the station, because I don't remember where it is. Good morning, Cyrus. You missed the golf course. Wat Dong Mun Lek. You missed the golf course behind the coffee shop. There it goes right there. See the SkyTrain going by. Now we just have to get up there. I don't know the name of it. If you look up the name of the coffee shop, which is Daydream Coffee Studio, then you should be able to find it, because it's right behind it. Hello, Sawadika. Lawson's. Wow. Oh, here's Cafe Amazon. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. That's nice. I don't want a Cafe Amazon though. God, I haven't even been walking for 30 minutes, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Remember the days when I used to walk 4 or 5 hours? I used to do streams that were 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, the sidewalk is pretty level now, which is good. But that was, say, 4 or 5 years ago when I was walking that far. And 4 or 5 years, things have changed. I've gotten older. You know, Jono is 70. I'll be 63. If you want to go by Thai standards, I'm 63. Hello, gamer. And, you know, I was thinking to myself, when is my cardio My cardio's never been great, even when I was in really good shape. It was good, but it was pretty good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't like some people who, they never ever got tired. I didn't get tired when I was about 22, 23. But, when I've been 50, 60, I'm like, all right, I know I'm going to get tired, but I still have good stamina. Now I'm like, no, I don't have good stamina anymore. I don't have the same stamina that I did a couple years ago. What is this? Something's Latin. Wow. Well, let's see here. Look at these vending machines. The vending corner. You see this? It says Hic damus mea indi gloria mea. I don't know what it is. There you go. Hey, it ain't that far from where Jono is, so he doesn't have to go very far. It's not that far where you're at. So, I don't know if it's a good course or not. No idea. What is it, a church? Oh, there's a lot of Koreans here. I bet you it's a church. Huh. Interesting. Susian Provincial Office. Well, Mary Help of Christian's Church. The Salesian Society. So, there you go. Now we know what that is. Krungtep Krita song. Now, how do I get... Look at that. I like that pork, man. That looks good. You know how you find a station? You follow the tracks. That's all you got to do. Which are right there. There's the four wings. The track goes this way. And the station should just be off to the left. Oh, is this a hospital? No. Mitsubishi Electric. Yeah, water problems. Here we go. Should be somewhere near here. Boom. second here. God damn it. There we go. All right. Now I'm set. Trust the process. Daydream Coffee and Studio. Very nice. Now, if I remember, I don't know where it is, but this is quite close to a place they used in a TV show, a Thai TV show. And they used it as a hotel. Oh, yeah. Except I'm not sure where it is. Might be this big building up ahead. Whew. The street is always busy. Yeah, I think maybe it was this one. I don't know. I don't remember. Here we go. You know, this as a walk, it's nothing. I mean, it's just basically the road, some businesses, and that's it. It's not like there's anything special about this walk. It's not anything that I would consider lively or thrilling or special. It's just a walk. Omni Suites. There are many, many places to stay around this area. I know this because I've looked before. And there is the track that goes all the way to Samrong. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. To the trains we go. It still is cool. I'm really surprised because it's got to be what, 10 o'clock now? Look at this. when you look at it, like to me, I go, this thing's gonna come down. That's what I say. I look at it and I go, in an earthquake, this thing is not gonna last. That's how I think. But then, hey, you know, if you're on, you're on. If you're not, you're not. And if it falls, then what are you gonna do? See, all these, there's a lot of places here. That pink building. There's a brown building over there. There's a pink building over there. All those are apartment complexes. There's a blue building over there. There's so many places that you can stay if that's what you want to do. If you want to stay out here. All right, here we go. Look at this. And today's what, a Sunday? It's Sunday at 10 o'clock. I don't think it's going to be full. I don't think there'll be many people on the train. Two-lot prow. That's where we're going. Two-lot prow. Loving it, loving it. Not gonna miss this? Maybe. Oh, God. I missed it at the last second. Oh, God. Fucking A. I mean, I was getting ready to step through the door. Boom. Look at this. There's nobody here. Now, I have 9 minutes to kill here. I mean, if you look around here, there's all kinds of places to stay. You know, you just gotta go there. Some of these places may be advertising, but I kind of doubt it. I gotta take a leak, man. Whew. It's a nice place, you know. It's all right. That's what I say. It's okay. Let's stay over here. 8 minutes. 8 minutes and counting. There we go. I wish they had some chairs here. That would be good. I could just sit down. Whew. Good little walk. Is it Chiang Mai? No. There's no sky trains in Chiang Mai. Look at this. Yes, indeed. It's the big mango. The big, big mango. Here we are at Sikrita. Look at this. I see at least 2 cranes. I don't know if I see more than that, but let's see here. I see 2 right in front of me. Oh, there's one over there to the left. You see that crane far off in the left? And there, right there, is Rajamangala Stadium. Well, it's funny you say that. Because today, the air quality, the last I looked, was 92, which is moderate. So moderate is better than sensitive for unhealthy individuals or just unhealthy, but it's not great. And my wife had been talking about it a lot. I'm like, you know what? If we got to go stay in the South, I will. I'll go live in the South, no problem. But you got to live there too. And I don't care if you go up for 1 or 2 days a week up to Bangkok. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm okay. And that's the thing with her. She doesn't understand it. For guys, it's different. 6 minutes. Yeah, I know. It's all horrible just about everywhere. But for guys, it's different. For me, just give me a bed, give me a camera, give me my laptop. I don't know, Cyrus. You know, they have their own logic. It's their own logic, and that's kind of the way it goes. They figure going down is easy, going up is hard. I don't know. Maybe going down is difficult and going up is easy. Really, that's how they think. I think going down is much easier, so I think that's why they just don't. They're like, okay, everybody needs some help getting up because they've got to climb all that way up, which is not that big. It's not that big of a deal. If they didn't have escalators, I'd be like, all right, well, I got to go up. And that's, that adds a little more to your trip. Yeah, they all have lifts. Even this one has a lift. I think it's right here. There it is right there. That's the lift. I can go down in that. Or, I can come up. Whatever, Why does a shopping mall have the lift going up and then the lift going down is way over on the other side? Why do they do that? Why don't they just have it right next to it? And why do they have it going up, and then instead of going up the next one, that one's going down? And then you have to walk across. I don't understand it. They make you walk because they want you to look in the mall. Yeah, they want you to... Listen, to me, I'm like, listen, I understand. First of all, I'm of the opinion that the world is a clusterfuck and it's all messed up. And yes, there are some wonderful, beautiful, sweet, loving, cute things. Yes, there are. However, I also think that there's a hell of a lot in the world, and it's just because it's a big, big world, that is totally screwed up. I mean, really, you could go on and on and on about what's screwed up, and I don't want to think about it. But when it comes to the malls, and it comes to commercialism, and Christmas, and Thanksgiving, they don't even have Thanksgiving and Christmas in Thailand. They don't practice it. And yet everything's about, it's Merry Christmas. And nobody says to you, Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Now, they may say Happy New Year, but they don't say Merry Christmas. I had one motorbike guy, 2 minutes. I had one motorbike guy who every time he took me, up until the New Year, he was saying he wanted to practice his English. He'd go, Happy New Year. I'd go, Sawasdee Pimai. You know, he'd say it in English and I'd say it in Thai. So, but that commercialism bugs me. 2 minutes. And counting. And you can see it coming. On the road again.
Rốtไฟฟ้าจะมาถึงในอีก30 วินาที The next train will arrive in 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Here it comes. I think everybody on this planet is here to irritate me. Oh God, how many do we have here? 1, 2. Is it only 2?
สถานีต่อไปแยกลำสาลี Next station แยกลำสาลี
Lenzo used to be, I don't know if they still are, they used to be the ones who manufactured the international phone cards. All right, so I only got one more. He's out. Boom, boom, out go the lights. Now you see what I mean. This is Lamsali, which it's down a ways from where I used to live, because my wife and I used to live, I don't even know where it is, but it is down probably 2-3 blocks from where we used to live.
แยกลำสาลี
I Give him a whack. That'll wake him up. No. This is intercity. There is no express. There are express going into different provinces, but that's it. Hear that? Bangkok. So that's where we're going. Bangkok. 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 It's not. It's the same old, same old. He's been up all night. He's been partying. I told her whack him in the head. Whack him in the head and wake him up. Here's the Lotus sign that I crashed my drone into. Oh my God. I never met. Oh my God. The new improved mall. The Mall Life Store of Bangkok. You see how far past the mall it is? It's like, why did they do that? I still don't understand it. I just don't get it. Say bye-bye. This is going to Lat Phrao and Ratchada. I don't need a freaking escalator. Oh yeah. See? Oh my God. She's streaming. Tell you what, she's got some strong perfume on. Whew. Jesus. Let's see how long it takes. It doesn't take 10 minutes. It takes probably 4 minutes, we'll say. So we started at 80, and we're at 81. Look at this labyrinth. What luck. A family of 5, and they're streaming or videotaping or whatever they're doing. I have no idea. Well, it's already 2 minutes, so I'm going to say 7 minutes to get there. No lift. Come on. You see that when you have to walk to the entrance and walk from the entrance. So going up, coming down. That'll take you 5-10 minutes each way. And if you have to make a transfer, then you got to make a transfer. That's going to take you another 10-15 minutes. So sometimes it's better just to take a taxi, and it's, costs you 20 baht, 40 baht more, whatever it is. And you don't have to, like, for me, I'm like, listen, I don't want to walk. I don't want to do that all the time. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you know what? This is enough. If I want to walk, that's one thing. But then I prepare myself for it. If I don't want to walk, it's like, all right, I'm taking a taxi. Door to door, baby. We're at 4.5 minutes right now. Now I can go in up ahead to the right, or I can just keep going straight, and then I gotta walk down the stairs, and I'm right in front of Hakamara, which is not what I'm gonna do this time. It's also very loud, which I don't like. Sorry. I don't like that very loud muffler. Loud noises. I like peace and quiet. That's me. The peaceful, quiet man. That's what I prefer. Okay, now, we can go through right up here. Or I could walk all the way to the end, turn right, or I could turn left and then turn right again. But I'm gonna go this way. And here we are. Oh yes. Third floor, Harbor Island. No idea what that is. Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, Bath and Body Works, sorry. It's different. Whew. Levi's. I'm using a gimbal, man. What do you want? I mean, really. I'm gonna do that for what? For how much do I earn for these streams, really? Do I really need it? I'm gonna spend $600-700 on a camera when I make an average of about $3 a stream. Oh, God. Oh, what is this? A sign-up thing? Oh, it must be a new... Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my God. I have no idea what this is. Probably some kids dancing or something. I don't know. You've seen it in comments? I tell you what, I haven't seen it in comments. Where have you seen it? I mean, honestly, where have you seen it? What I've seen is people saying things about the audio, and most people say the audio is fine. And so that's why I'm like, do I want to spend $500 on audio? Well, I can. It's not a problem, but is it going to really make everything that much better? And I understand about that. Listen, I've been thinking about buying that Action Cam 5 for the last 2-3 months. And, you know, I just think about it. Listen, I can buy it. I could buy it, you know, this week if I want. But do I really need it? I don't know. You know, that's the thing. Do I really need it? It's a matter of need versus want. All right, my spot is open. I love it. They get ready because I walk here. They're like, oh, he's gonna buy some coffee. No, I'm not buying any coffee right now. Take a deep breath from that one, man. No, it's not $400, not here. If I want to get the adventure combo, it's like 21,900 baht, which is about what, 600 bucks? It ain't 400 bucks, $400. The one that is 14,900 is just the camera. You don't get any extras. There's nothing with it. And that's not really what I want. I want to be able to do what I want with the camera that I have. And to say, really, do I need to spend it? Well, then I go, listen, the one that I have right now, the phone, most of the time it's fine. I mean, I don't hear anybody else complaining about it. I mean, I understand your complaint. Thank you very much there, Dale. Appreciate it. Choke D, give Dale a thumbs up. Give Joe Ford a thumbs up from before. God damn it. I mean, you know, I'll ask everybody on here. Is the camera work that bad where I need to get a GoPro or an Action 5 or a DJI Osmo? What is it? DJI, you know, the little thing. I don't think it's the Osmo. The Osmo is the gimbal. So that's what I think of. And then I think if I'm going to get one, it should be waterproof. Up to at least 30 feet, 40 feet. Because there are some times that I've wanted to use it underwater or use something underwater, and I'm like, listen, I'm not going to take my iPhone down below 20 feet and risk it. You know, so I don't know. Oh, I don't know, Joe. Probably, right now, I'm probably at about 7,000. Camera video is good, just sometimes there's a pixelation due to low signals. Okay, that I cannot help you with, or help anybody with. That's a GoPro AIS connection thing. And most of the time, I would say, from what I've seen, generally, and from staying connected, that the connection is pretty damn good. It's pretty stable. I'm not complaining at all. I'm saying I've seen in other live streams on Walk and Talks where people say they can't watch when it's bouncy, and I'm fine, doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I mean, if I had people left and right complaining about, oh, it's too bouncy, oh, it's the quality sucks, oh, this, oh, that, then I would do something about it. I've had like one or two guys complain about the audio, and everybody else is going, the audio's fine. And then I listen to the audio because I have like 5 or 6 different methods that I can use. I have a Rode audio mic, the square one. And all I need to do to upgrade it is get another little square transmitter. But I could get the audio too, and it's like 15, 16,000 baht. But I listen to that, and then I listen to the other audio methods that I have, and I go, there's very little difference. And then, you know, listen, if I want, I go look at the difference between GoPro 13 and the Action 5 and, you know, like a iPhone 16, and they're like, you know, if you got a phone, don't buy anything else. So does a Hero, and you know, so does my phone, but it's not that good. I can set it to more stable or to less stable, but I don't want to put it too high at stable. And from what I understand, the Hero and the Action Cam, if you turn the camera, still it will stay stable if you have that setting on. But, you know, I just think about, is it worth it or not? And then I think, all right, well, maybe I need to invest in some. I used to have all kinds of great stuff. And, you know, it gets old, craps out. And now I got my phone. And I got 2 gimbals. And I'd rather not use a gimbal. Why use a gimbal if you have something that you don't like, you know, an Action 5 or a Hero or whatever it is? Why use the gimbal? But, you know, I don't have many people complaining about the audio quality. And what I would say is, even in my videos where I go, you know, listen, I'm honest with myself. I don't think I'm a fantastic videographer at all. I don't think I'm a great or even good videographer. I think I'm fucking mediocre. You know, yeah, so you're telling me my audio is fine. You tell me my audio is fine when I have the Rode playing. You have my audio is fine when I have no microphone. The audio is fine when I have the wireless mics. So the audio is fine. There's no problem with the audio. And for you, okay, maybe you see it in other streams, but in my stream, I don't know.
I know there's some pixelation once in a while, but I can't really do anything about that. So this is the thing. I can do certain things, and how much money am I gonna make getting something new versus having something that I have now? To me, I'm like, maybe I'll make a little bit more money. Maybe not. You know, and that's where I go, okay, what's the value? You know, I get an action cam, all right, so I have it, and if I don't break it, if something doesn't happen to it, then I have it for a number of years. And it could be a really good addition, but then I have to carry it with me. I carry my phone with me all the time, right? I don't carry anything else. Maybe I carry the wireless mics. Maybe I carry a gimbal, you know. So I wouldn't need a gimbal if I was gonna record video. If I was gonna record video, going places, then okay, maybe. That's what I mean. It's so I don't know. And for me, honestly, I'd rather have $600 in my pocket than have $600 worth of equipment and be 600 down $600. It's not all that much money, but that's just how I feel. Now, the beginning of the video, I said, oh, there's something I'm thinking of doing. I am thinking about doing it, and it's a long-term project. And that is to go to every province in Thailand and document it, where I haven't documented it already, because I went to many of the provinces, probably 60, That's what I mean. Do I really want to spend the money? Listen, if I could save, say, 22,000 baht, I just put in the savings. I don't touch it. I know it's there. It's always there. It's just building up. Instead of buying an action cam, then I go, what do I really want? I mean, I know the action cam is great, but I still have to bring the action cam and my phone instead of just my phone. I don't know, man. I go back and forth on this all the time. And I mean, I'm always looking to see which is the best one. From what I understand, the GoPro Hero 13, the at night capabilities is below the Action Cam 5. And that, for me, is a big detractor from GoPro. Not only that, every GoPro I've had, I have broke every GoPro I've had. And I've had 4 or 5 of them. And every goddamn one of them I've broken. And I'm like, this is supposed to be an action cam that's really durable. And I'm like, well, then how have I broken? Yeah, so then really, what do I want it for? I mean, at least the phone has low light capability, even though it's not that great. But so what? The Hero is not very good either. And if the action is decent, okay, well, there's one bonus for the action. I don't know. I just don't know, Oh, good morning, Mr. Dowlo. You're here. Nice of you to check in at the tail end of the stream. At least you're here. I give you that. How many days until you come? Pocket 3S by far the best low light recording. Okay, but it's also not that durable. And to me, that's a huge thing. What is also huge is that it is small. I like that. I like that it's small. I like that the whole thing is like this big by maybe this big. I love that. That's a bonus for that piece of equipment. equipment. However, you can't put it down in the water. So none of them are perfect. You can't put it in the water. What are you going to use it for if you can't put it in the water? And you go swimming at the beach, and you're going to be like, oh, I'll bring my, whatever the hell it's called. I'll bring that, you know, oh yeah, I'll have a great piece of equipment to use. No, you won't, because you're gonna go skin diving, and you want to show people what it's like down there, and you're not going to be able to. I think the Action 5 is the way to go too. Now, I know I can get a pretty good deal on it. I'd pay about 20 grand with the adventure combo, where I get all the batteries and I get, you know, everything. You know, the handle and the all kinds of stuff. But do I really need it? You know, I'm like, I've been using mostly phones for 12 years. And, you know, hey, maybe that's something I need to remember and need to think about, and maybe it would further my channel. I don't know. I don't really know. And that's why I go back and forth in my head thinking about it, because I just don't know. Even the audio, I just don't know. And if you're going to use a GoPro, well, you need audio on the GoPro. That's a pain in the ass. Well, we were talking about that. And the problem with that, in my opinion, is you can't use it in the water. The Action 5, you can use it in the water. So there you go. Listen, I was going to buy the Black Magic, the Cine, what is it called? The Cine Arts Black Magic. I was going to buy that a while ago. And I just went, nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Well, there you go. You can't get it wet. So I've heard guys that went outside and it was raining and it got a little bit wet, and that was fine. But you can't take it underwater. So it's not a piece of equipment that you can use for every circumstance, which is kind of what I want. You know, I mean, listen, I got all kinds of cameras. I've bought many, many cameras in my life. And at this point, and the other thing is, I go, listen, I'm 62. If I bought an iPhone 16, that would do everything for me, just like my 13 does. But it'd be, you know, a little better quality, and maybe that would last for the rest of my life. I would never need another phone or another anything. And that's where I'm thinking now. I'm 62, almost 63. We'll say almost 63. And I'm like, listen, if it can last me until, if I'm only going to do this for another 2 or 3 years or 5 years or whatever it is, it's going to last me until then. So what do I want to buy something I'm not going to use later on? That's how I think. You know. My brain is jumbled. I'm not sure what to do, what to buy. You know, I got a lot of things I want, a few things I need, and I just have to remember, get what you need, not what you want. I've got an iPhone 13 and it works great. It's fantastic. I mean, yeah, okay, sometimes the video and the photo leave a little something to be desired, but guess what? If you use the 16, the same fucking thing's gonna happen. It's not just gonna be, oh, you get one camera, now this camera is great. I'd like to get the Ricoh GR4. That's a fantastic little camera. And then I'm like, what do I want a little camera for? It's fantastic, okay, but I got a Fuji X-T2. It's a fantastic camera, it's not that big. So, you know, again, I could go on and on and on and on, and it's like, it doesn't matter what freaking camera you have, it matters what you do with it. And, you know, I've said it 100 times. I don't think I'm a fantastic videographer. I think I can edit pretty good when I really want to, when I want to take the time.
I'm like, okay, so I make schlocky little videos. Maybe once in a while I make something good. And that's it, you know. I'm like, all right, you gotta, you know. Okay. Well, that sucks. So, you know, what's the answer? It's just like you want a camera. Well, if you want the best camera, the highest quality camera, you're gonna have to get something like a Hasselblad, something that's 100 megapixels, or you get a medium format or large format camera that's film. You're gonna have to do something like that to get the very highest quality. But do I really need that? No. My XT2 is very good quality, and I printed out images that were 30 by 45, 28 by 40, and they're extremely high quality. They're fantastic. They sold because they were high quality. So then I'm like, okay, do I need something else? Not really. Then I'm like, the only reason I want to get a Ricoh GR is because I think it's a cool camera, it's small, and I could carry it in my pocket. But you know what? I carry my phone in my pocket. And I can't do the same things with it, but you know what? Sometimes it'll just have to do. And that's kind of where I'm at. I have no idea really about disability benefits, and we're not talking about that today, but okay. I don't know why you would have to go and get a lawyer unless it was something that happened where you have to prove it. If you went to the doctors and you have all the certification, you should just be able to go to the government, show them everything, and that suffices. So, I mean, I wish you luck for that, but I don't think you're hurting from what you say, so really what, I mean, you know, if you're gonna do it, go do it on your own first, then get a lawyer. I don't know. Anyway, well, this has been a long stream. I don't know, Darth. I really don't know. I don't know about that because I'm not injured. And I can tell you that I've had people tell me I should say that I'm injured for the VA so I can collect, you know, 50% disability. And fuck, man, I don't need the money. I mean, you know, you can never be too rich or too thin. But I don't need the money that bad where I'm going to be like, oh, I've got to go and claim disability. And if you don't need it, then what are you going to pursue it for? If you do need it, and you think it's going to make a drastic change in your life, that it's not that big. It's not that big. I mean, seriously, it's not that much. Granted, over time it can be a lot, but you know, if you're living comfortably now and you're doing great, what do you need it for? You know what, Darth, if I wanted a mansion, I'd have one. Believe me. If I wanted a fucking mansion here, I'd have one. You know. I mean, we can easily qualify for a $300,000-$400,000 house here, and we don't try to get that. Because what the fuck is the point? You think I want a bunch of naked girls running around? No, they're a pain in the ass to me. It would be a pain in the ass. You know. I mean, you can't screw them all the time. After a while, the thing ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to, you know, rest up. What is the number one thing that people come to Thailand for? Can I have answers, please? What is the number one thing that people come to Thailand for? I'm talking about all people. The cheap lifestyle. Now that's a good answer. Although I don't think it's true. I think it's part of it. You know the number one thing that people come here for? Pussy, man. Don't let anybody fool you. The number one thing that like Americans, Brits, Australians, they come here for the cheap lifestyle and for the pussy. Now, maybe they're past the point of the pussy, but that is what they come here for. If you look at all the channels on YouTube, which ones do very well? Anything that shows women. Fucking guys are so out of their mind over these women, and some of them are ugly as sin. I've seen some girls on here and people are going, oh, look at Noak, she's so beautiful, oh. And they're talking to them on a stream or whatever it is, and it's like, oh, god damn. That chick is fucking fugly, man. A 2 here is like a 7 in America. I don't know how else to put it. Oh my god. Not the younger guys. So if we break it down by age, it would be cost for younger people and poo-tang for the old guys. Yeah, that's probably true. That is probably true. Although some of the younger guys, you know, to them, I don't know what they're thinking. I have no idea what they're thinking. Some of the guys, you're talking about those fanboys or whatever they're called. I'm like, what the hell are they here for? What are they doing? You know, what do they do in Thailand that is useful? I saw something, what was it, in Bali or was it in Thailand? I don't know. Where they got something about the motorcycle or something, and the guy was like, you need to pay or whatever, and he was like, no, we're not paying. And it was like $12. And it's like, just pay the $12. And he's like, no, I'm not paying. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What are you, fucking stupid? Pay the $12 and you don't have the police called. You don't have this hassle. The guy's happy. Let's get the fuck on the road, man. I guarantee if he was with a chick who was like Balinese, Thai, whatever she was. Okay, an island off of Bali. So let's say she's Balinese. She would go, just pay the fucking money, you stupid motherfucker. Young and dumb and full of cum. Let's see, what do I do? Do I pay my way out of it by paying $12? Or do I get in trouble? Well, that's a no-brainer for me. I'll get in trouble. That's just stupid, man. Really. You know, anyway, whatever. I mean, boys will be boys. And sometimes they're stupid boys. Sometimes there's men who are stupid. Well, Darth, what do you want me to say? So go fly back to America, get a lawyer, and have them take care of you. You're not going to do it from here. It ain't going to happen. You're not going to just get somebody to do it and you're not going to leave. You're going to have to leave. So, you know, they do have pain pills in Vietnam. I believe they have some pills with codeine. They have them in Cambodia for sure. Get some pain pills, fly back, and get taken care of. If that's what you want. You know, you think you're going to have this mansion on the mountain Okay, good for you. Wait a minute, when I walked out, did I do that? Yeah, I guess I did. You know, I don't know, everybody wants different things. And I personally am not the kind of guy looking around going, I need money, I want more money, I gotta have money, I gotta make money, I gotta make money. That's just not me. It just isn't me. I mean, you know, yeah, I like to make money off the channel, I like to make some ad revenue, and yes, okay, great. But if I don't, oh well. That's the way it goes. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna cry about it. So, you know, if you don't want to fly back, if you don't want to get taken care of, well, I don't know what to tell you, Darth. I really don't know what to tell you. My thing is, if that's how you feel, then fuck the doctor. They don't give a shit about doctors in Vietnam. They're gonna want to have their own doctors see you, take care of you, and you're gonna have to do it yourself. That's all I can say. You're gonna have to do it yourself. No, you can't. What they're gonna do is make you take another MRI, okay? Anyway, that's enough about that. We're almost done with the stream here. We've been streaming for a while. Now we get, you know, Darth coming on here. He's got his own issues, as always. And quite frankly, I can't help everybody. Whether I give advice or, you know, it's just me telling people what I think. You know, I'm just a regular fucking dude. That's the thing. If more fucking movie stars would be like, hey, listen, I'm just a regular fucking dude doing a job. If they thought that way, people would like them a lot more. They might not think, oh, he's a superstar, but big deal. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Well, I just live to dole it out. And you know what I say? People go, you're gonna take, you know, your advice from a YouTuber? Okay, so take my advice or don't take my advice. It's up to you. It's really up to you. If you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. At least when I speak about Thailand and Southeast Asia, I know a bit. I have a fair amount of knowledge. More than most people. And I hate to say that, and I hate to say it, but I have forgotten more than most people know here. And that's the truth. All the time I'm going, what the hell was that? And then I have to look it up, and I go, oh, yeah. And sometimes I go and look at my videos. My videos remind me, oh yeah, you were there at that time and doing this and doing that. But all that doesn't really matter. You got to make the decision for yourself. It's your back. It's your life. Make the decision. Be a fucking man. Be a man and make the decision. That's what you do. Man up. You know, you're in pain? Okay, well, man up. Take care of the pain. Do what you got to do. And, you know, get through it. There you go, Dowlo. That used to be, you know, I got a letter, chowder heads, blah, blah, blah. And I could easily do it again. I guarantee you. And I think I do it better than at least some people. I think I can do a pretty good job of it. Anyway, so there we are. Here we are. At the end of another stream. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's been a great day. Hey, Jay Easy. And I have not had a coffee here, and you know what? I'm not going to have one. I had a hot cocoa, which warmed me up. Now it's starting to get warmer. It's got to be about 74, 75 now. Oh God, dear Scott, and then you have my face. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. Well then what, Darth? Then what is the answer? Wise up, man up, wise up. If you're gonna take years to go back and you don't want to do that, then what is the answer? Okay, try to do it from here if you want. I don't think you're going to be successful. Because you know what? Still, oh, they love those digital nomads. No, they don't. They fucking hate them. Banks hate them. Banks don't want to deal with them. Doctors and everybody else don't want to hear about them. All right, well, send me your letters, and I'll work on it. Give me a Dear Scott segment, please. Give me a letter I can read. Listen, I got a letter. I got a letter from some guy the other day. I was talking about it a little bit. It was fucking like 5 fucking pages long. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Who sends me 5 pages of shit to read? I'm like, just send me something that says, hey, how you doing, buddy? Love your stuff, hate your stuff. Really love to meet up with you. Take care, bud. Okay, that's it. That's all you gotta send me. You got a problem with a girl, 2 or 3 sentences. Had this girl, thought she was great. Guess what? Now she's a gold digger. Need I elaborate? Talk to you later. Boom, that's it. Hello, father. Hello, mother. Here I am. At what? I can't even say it. At Camp Granada. Ugh. I don't know why. I just keep going. Just going and going and going. We're on a live stream. I didn't even want a live stream today. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to that place. I went there, and you know, it's the allure of the place is not great. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Scott, Dear Scott edibles or joints, asking for a friend. I could do the Dear Scott edibles, and as soon as I start the stream, I make sure I'm nice and wasted, and I'm, fuck you, motherfuckers. Well, guess what, Darth? I bet you're not, but you're the only one who is crying about it, and I understand you're in pain. But you have like 2 or 3 choices, my friend. Well, 3 at least. 1, you can just deal with the pain. 2, you can fly home and deal with it there. 3, you can try to deal with it from here. Those are your choices. I simplify it for you. This is the Dear Scott segment of today's show. There you go. Problem solved. Right? I mean, think about it. What else can you do? Now, you can, if you have to, you can find some pain pills in Vietnam, or you can jet on over to Cambodia. Believe me, they have, you can get pretty much whatever you need, but they have dicodine, 60 milligrams of codeine, and 2 of those pills, you'll feel a lot better. You buy about 100 of them, you bring them back, throw them in a vitamin bottle or whatever, you bring them back. Nobody gives a shit about prescriptions unless you're bringing back thousands. Well, you commiserated. Now you got answers. So now you got to deal with it. Yeah, you can also use medical marijuana. You know. Well, just because you're a veteran doesn't mean you get VA benefits. And guess what? I'm here to tell you that. Although all my medical expenses are covered in the United States. So if I got if I have a heart attack here, I guess they can jet me on over to America and take care of me. Good luck on that one. And that's something that I do worry about. All right. We'll just give it a minute, let some people answer. And, you know, this stream has gone a little bit too far today, too long. I wanted to stream for 90 minutes. That's my goal. 90-minute streams. So if you come in at minute 89, at minute 90, I'm like, okay, see you later. But today we're going a little bit long. And it doesn't seem like I'm getting any answers, even from somebody who wanted to commiserate with their expat buddies. But you never know, medical marijuana might help. Listen, I had opium before a long time ago. And while I wouldn't mind, you know, if I was out in the middle of nowhere or something having, you know, a couple of bowls. Don't need it, you know. If you really want something here, I don't know if it's legal in Vietnam. I'm going to say no. If you want something legal here, get TkyoSam. You know, it's legal. What else do you need? Chew the leaves, drink the tea, and be happy. You're not going to get all fucked up like Mr. Van Boy says. I mean, to give you an idea, Nicholas chewed 3 leaves the first time we did it. And we were like, yeah, I feel it. Yeah, feel good. Yeah, that's all. Feel good. And then the thing is, it wears off. You don't feel any side effects from it. I was like, wow, this is pretty good. Okay, good. So, and now we're building up that house in the south. We got all kinds of stuff down there. We should grow some marijuana down there, but I don't think anybody in the family would engage in it or indulge in it. They don't sell it as hash. God. Opium is a totally different drug than hash. Hash comes from marijuana, comes from cannabis. Opium comes from the poppy plant. TkyoSam comes from the TkyoSam tree. So there we go. I think we're educating this guy. Darth, let me ask you something. You have yourself a little lady there in Vietnam? Just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Ooh. All right, well, things are moving slow now, so I gotta put these away. Have pain lessening, it does, yes. I don't care about that. I care about, are they like ladies you're paying to leave, or are they ladies that you have special bonds with that you don't have to pay, and they actually care about you and what happens to you? Because what all I was going to say is maybe some massages or some gentle touching might be good. Really, you should trust the process. Daydream. That's what you should do. I actually have a little bit of cash today. $240, $340, $440, $540, $640, $740, $740, and $160, $900. I don't pay them, but I do pay for all expenses when we go out, when we go shopping at the mall. Okay, I understand. You try to act like a man. Even though if you've been going out with them for a while and you know them well, every once in a while they should go, hey, let me take you out. I want to take you somewhere special. You know, and they pay for something and it costs, you know, $2 or something. That's nice. All right, so the woman is out, weed is out, kratom is pretty much out. All these things are out. So you got three solutions, man. That's it. And that will be the end of Dear Scott today. Dear Scott, what do I do? My back hurts. Well, what you do is you go home and get it taken care of, or you stay in place and you can bitch and moan, or you can not moan, you can do whatever you want, or you stay there and you get it taken care of by medical professionals. So those are your three options. That's what I've got to say today. Yes, indeed. So, with that, I shall bid you all adieu. You know, I'm looking for another bag because I want another bag because this thing is starting to look like a ragged piece of shit. I can't find any that I like. They used to have this brand here, carry-all. Now I can't find the carry-all. Don't know where they are. Anyway. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate it. What stuff. Oh, believe me, it's not impossible to find it. Believe me. If you are smart, you can find kratom in Vietnam, in Myanmar, in Laos, in Thailand, in Malaysia, in Indonesia. It's all over Southeast Asia. Now, if it's illegal, I don't say you should partake, because you don't want to go to jail. But in Thailand, it's legal. But I guarantee you, there are kratom trees in Vietnam. And maybe even find them at the market. You just got to know what you're looking for. So, that's all the time I have. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Choke D to everyone out there. I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you don't mind, subscribe if you have not done so already, and click the notification bell. That would be very nice. What else? Well, you can look down below in the description. There's all sorts of things down there besides the Cash App, which is great. Wise, which is great also. Patreon, social media, and all that other stuff. Everything's down below in the description. So, with that, I shall say, I am Scott. I am an American in Bangkok. Bangkok, a balding American. Hey, no problem. No problem, no problem, no problem. Might been Rye. Everything okay. Darth, take care of yourself. Let me know if you're going to head back. I don't think you will, but whatever. Do what you got to do, man. And I guess that is all. So I shall talk to you later, maybe on Tuesday, maybe not. I don't know. Depends. It depends. So, that's all. Choke me, jerk in mind. That's good luck and see you later. How do I turn this thing off? Boom, just like this. You want to